What's up guys, it's Talon here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a tier list of all of the new augments and old augments in the new season. First up, we're going to be taking a look at ammo drop, and I'm going to give this perk a B. I think it's pretty respectable. It does have some good things for comp when you get extra ammo for eliminations and getting some ammo in your inventory. This is pretty crucial on height, so I think it's a respectable augment. Next up, we have Fast Fitcher. I'm going to put this into C. I know swimming faster can be a little bit useful, but when you have the rocket, there's really no point to swim, and slurps are really the healing meta items, so using fish to heal isn't the best, even though you can instantly loot those fishing spots, so I'm going to put this in C. Next up, I'm going to have First Assault, and I'm actually going to put this in the S tier. The new AR is incredibly accurate, and there's a lot of people flying in the sky. Getting that extra damage, being able to hit that first shot is incredibly crucial, and this gun is actually not even that bad up close, so I think it could be really beneficial even when W key. Next up is First Shotgun. And I'm going to put this in the A tier. I think getting increased damage with your shotgun is always going to be a nice perk, since basically Fortnite runs around a shotgun meta, and most of the shotguns aren't super crazy strong this season, so I could definitely see this being useful. Next up is Keymaster. I'm always going to put Keymaster pretty high. Reducing RNG and getting better weapons is always something that I'm going to be for, and Keymaster always does that. That's why it's been the game so long, in my opinion, as well, so this is going to go in the A tier. Next up is Light Fingers. We've had light fingers before. It's a pretty decent perk. I mean, if you're carrying an SMG, it can be pretty useful. And the combat SMG is pretty strong. It's a pretty respectable perk. Next up is Medium Ammo Acquired. And again, this also depends on what you're using, but getting medium ammo is always going to be nice, especially at those higher levels for Surge. So I'll put this B. It's pretty respectable. Next up, we have Mud Warrior. You get some healing while going on vines and sliding through the mud. I know the main form of movement is the rocket, and they nerfed mud, the most recent update, but healing is nice. So I'll put it in a decent perk, and I'm going to tweak this at the end as well. On the go, you get increased mobility. With the rocket, I'm going to put this in C tier, and I feel like that's going to be what it is for a lot of these mobility items. When you have a rocket, why would you even worry about going on foot where you can just fly 200 plus meters in the air? Next up, we have Pistol Salvo. Pistols aren't really meta, so I'm going to kind of put this into C tier. For me, I'm not taking a pistol. I'm taking an AR and SMG over the time, and the most recent pistol that they added is this single shot silence pistol, which is decent, but the fire rate's not that great. I like pressure weapons, so I'm going to put this in C. Next up, we have Rarity Check, is where you get siphon on eliminations, and I know this probably is a little bit polarized because there's no siphon in the game, but I think nothing would be better off spawn when you have common and uncommon weapons to get some siphon and get those materials off spawn. I think this would be incredibly helpful. I'm going to put that in the S tier. Next up, we have Scoped Salvo. The only two scoped weapons are the DMR and the sniper rifle, and I'm just honestly not really carrying either, so I'm going to probably put this in the F tier. I'm never going to use this augment. Next up is SMG Sign-Off, and the last 3 bullets do extended damage. I don't know. You're using your SMG mainly for pressure, not really for damage, so I'm going to put this in C. I don't really see myself choosing this augment too much. Next up is Sniper Striker. I'm not really taking... I'm not trying to get siphon with the use of my sniper rifle. If I'm ever using a sniper rifle, I'm probably never ever taking this augment. And next up, Sniper Surplus. Again, getting 1 extra ammo in each. I'm not really taking the sniper. I don't find it crazy useful for competitive. Maybe for a little bit for Surge. Get an extra shot. I would put this in F, and I actually think I'm going to move Sniper Striker to C, because I do think it's at least you get some siphon for getting elimination. Sprint lines. I mean, again, with the rocket being the main mobility, this isn't that great in my opinion, so I'm going to put it here. And for some reason, they have a lot of sniper perks. Steady hams. You have less recoil. If you can't hit shots with sniper rifles and scope DMRs, I mean, this is just an F, in my opinion. And then supercharged, it's like vehicles have more extra damage. Those usually aren't in tournaments for competitive. But for me, I think this is a useless perk. I'm never taking this perk. I'm not riding around in cars. I'm once again using the rocket to get around. So that's what I see for this, and I'm going to take a look over this list really quickly. I like First Assault and S. I like Rarity Check. I think Keymaster, First Shotgun, they're fantastic. They can keep them up there. Light Fingers is decent. Medium Ammo is decent. Mud Warrior might be a little bit high. Ammo drops can see some useful, but I do like some healing. This is really the only one that can kind of heal you. Fast Fish we're not going to use. I'm not going to use on the go that much. Pistol Salvo, I mean, I don't know. I'm not using a pistol, so I'm going to put it there. SMG sign off. I mean, of all the SMG perks, I think this is the weakest. Getting Siphon is always good, but doing it with a sniper rifle, that's usually means you're fighting at long distance, so you might be healthy. Anyway, sprint lines again, you're going to be using the rocket for mobility. And Sculpt Salvo, increased damage but slower fire rate. I'm never using this. And then having one additional bullet, not that crucial. I don't have problems hitting shots with a sniper rifle, so I'm never going to need to reduce recoil. And I'm not taking vehicles for anything in this season. Well, guys, that is my tier list. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree or disagree and what you would have changed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll be seeing the next one. Peace.